To get interactive, and today unfortunately I happen to be the shorter one, so I don't like it when the women are taller than I am.
Don't worry, I just hired a lawyer.
What's happening
so
today?
Don't worry. Steve, let me ask you a question. Have you ever lived without water for like 24 hours, no water around you?
No, not at all.
Can you guess how dangerous that could be?
Yeah, I mean, you could die in 3 days if you don't drink water, right?
Amazing. And a lot of people have been living without water for almost a decade.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
amazing.
That? Yeah.
I mean, but I've not had water for 6 years in my household, so that one I have to put it on record. I've been buying water every 2 weeks.
Interesting.
And at 80 Ghana cities.
Do you
every
also
2
know
weeks.
it's just a basic amenity?
I know. I live in Achimota. I live in Achimota.
So it was good news when people were promised by the Ministry of Water Resources that they're going to have water, especially at Adentan.
Yeah.
But we're looking whether the
water
is flowing the tap. So
let's hear
water, they say, is life. Unfortunately, many people have had to live without it for decades. In Accra alone, you can talk of countless areas without water. Now, we have the Adentans, the East, West, North Legons, we have the Ashalibuches, Hachos, and what have you. Well, I don't know about you, but have you ever tried living without water for just 24 hours? If you have, then you will understand what these people have been going through over the years. So, luck decided to shine on these people recently when the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing decided to supply water to these areas. Just yesterday, the President, John Mahama himself, turned on the valves at the Kpong Water Project to enable water to flow. So this is good news, isn't it? Well, today on JN Interactive, we will be assessing the situation in these areas. Are the taps flowing? My name is Aisha Ibrahim. I'll be back with JN Interactive.
Joy News Interactive is brought to you in association with
Surfline. It's about time.
Well, welcome back to JN Interactive, and you can join us via WhatsApp, you can join us via Facebook. On Facebook, you can join us via twitter.com, Joy News Social SONTV, Joy News SONTV, and then you can also tweet at Marian Toure at JN Interactive Ghana, and then you can also tweet. You can also send us email on joynews at multitvworld.com, and we will interact with you. And then you can also WhatsApp us on 0540109009. Keep your WhatsApps coming. Let's know whether water is actually flowing in all these areas that the President and his ministers promised us. And so JNI is brought to you by Surfline, proudly by Surfline. And so let's look at Deputy Minister for Water Resources, Works and Housing, John Osei Kofi, few days ago, who cautioned residents in parts of the capital to secure their water taps or risk flooding their houses. He assured that the scarcity of water in places like Adentan, Hacho, Medina, Ashalibuche, Ashongma, Northwest and East Legon, etc., will soon be a thing of the past, promising they would have their taps running with water during and after Christmas. Let's take a listen to him.
That those of you who have the habit of turning on taps, and when the water is not running, they forget to turn off the tap. You come back from work, or you wake up in the night and your Christmas carpet will be wet. So those of you who should be very careful are those who live in Adentan, Medina, Kwabenya, Ashoma, North, East and West Legon, Ashalibuche, Hacho, Boy, Asofa Domi, University of Ghana, There are so many names here I cannot mention. You are going to have enough water.
And that, then just yesterday, President John Mahama turned on the valves at the Clean Water Project site. That should allow residents of Adentan and its environs to have access to pipe-borne water for the first time in over a decade. The first phase of the project, we're told, has been completed, and residents are expected to have their taps flowing with water by end of Tuesday, December 23, 2014. And again, we're told the Clean Water Supply Expansion Project is supposed to pump 20 million gallons of water for use by residents. Let's take our minds back and listen to what the president said when he was commissioning the project.
We asked the Ministry of Water Resources and Works and Housing to correct that mistake and ensure that at any time that we create a pipeline to take water or a utility line to take power to another location, they must make sure that communities along the road or along that pipeline benefit from the service. Working together with the Eastern Regional Minister, all the communities along the pipeline to Koforidua have been identified, and they are going to benefit from the water that is carried along that pipeline. Ghana has achieved the Millennium Development Goal when it comes to water coverage, but we believe that this is not enough. We must achieve more than that. Currently, rural water coverage amounts to 65%. It means 65% of Ghanaians living in rural areas have access to safe drinking water, and 63% of Ghanaians living in urban areas have access to safe drinking water. Our goal is to, by 2025, make water available to all Ghanaians, no matter where they are in this country.
So, JN Interactive Live showing on your screens will interrogate these issues shortly after this break. So we're still live with JN Interactive. We're getting so mixed reactions on the issue of water scarcity in Adentan. Let's get onto a social media or video blog and see what people are saying.
How long have you had water flowing through this pipe?
It's almost a year, because since I born my Esther, water have not been flowing. And it's almost 1 year now. Yeah, it's almost 1 year now. So it was only Thursday evening we heard that the president said water will be flowing in and around Adentan. Yeah, so in the evening we were here when the water was flowing. Then people were saying that the president said it in the morning. So that's what we are saying. Then since then, water have not come. It's Adentan, and we are used to water shortage. So we don't know whether from today the water will start flowing or not. So we are looking forward to them, whatever they will do.
When you saw the water flowing through the pipe, what was the feeling like? That after decades of having no water, now you have water flowing. How was the feeling like?
We felt good because we felt everything here. Almost all our containers full of water. That evening we felt good. We didn't even sleep in time because we were fetching water. So since then, no water. So we are looking forward to them, what they will do, so that every day water at least will come.
Now, did it change your way of doing things in any way? When you had it flowing that Thursday, did it change your way of doing things?
Yes, because Thursday evening we didn't sleep in time. Fine, that day was Thursday. From Friday, Saturday, every day washing, scrubbing, doing all sorts of water things. So water flowing in Adentan is good.
We are all happy that day to have water in Adentan, and our problem was solved that day. But for now, we still need more water to flow for us.
Now, did it change your way of doing things that very day when you had water flowing through the tap?
Yeah.
How did it change?
Okay, my things were dirty. I washed them. I washed all of them that day. Yeah.
Hitherto you would have piled your things for 2-3 weeks before
washing. Yeah. So we were very happy that day the water flowed for us. But we wish more could come.
So good news for the people, but some people did not also enjoy this good news. They had water flowing just once and it never came again. So they're still looking forward. Let's get onto our Facebook page and let's see what's happening on our platform. And what we put there is your water finally flowing as promised by President Mahama and the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing. And we had a lot of comments coming. Collins K. Joseph says no. We inside Ashaman, we don't have water for the past 4 days. Majid Audu from Gushegu says, in fact, I am short of words to express my profound gratitude to the multimedia group, especially Marianne, for the good work you're doing. In fact, had it not been because of you, Ghanaians still wouldn't know the truth about how this country is being governed because of indulgence of President himself in propaganda. In my language, we say, Tina Chile. Now, Holland Jack says a lot of insults there. I don't think I can take that. And Tindana Sise say, ha ha ha, hey, you blast. Oh. Aiden Sanwi says, the least said about your statement, the better. We can make our views known with our head on our shoulders. Adwa Jifa says, ha ha ha, so funny. Isaac J. Anna says, still not flowing. Oh. And Akoko Spec Boating says, Tria. It came this morning, but Otilon, Ghanaians ain't serious. And Mahama is taking us for granted. So promises in Kwading. Maxi Mubarak says, the least said about Mahama and his promises, the better. For the past 5 weeks, we have not seen even a drop of water. It's better he stopped promising because he has never gotten anything right. 2016 is our problem now because it's still far. And Bazondinia says, Feliton Oli says, but who was John Mahama deceiving? My tap is as dry. I guess you wanted to say dry. It's as dry as ever. And Yakubu Fuseni says, not yet. Big propaganda or BG Better Ghana agenda. Ransford Samovi says, mine is flowing. Why? I will send you the video soon. Ghanaians are such ungrateful people. And Gilbert Sam says, where is your location? We are located in Kokomlemli. And Abrawanana Abnam Ponsa says, Ghanaians too behave like Mahama. You all are the same bunch of talkatives. You talk without action. This act of irresponsibility from Mahama should reflect of his votes come elections. Then you Ghanaians still come out to complain, forgetting that one vote 4 years. Let's all change come 2016. Teddy Adams says, for about 1 week now, the whole of Tamale, there is no water flowing, and in fact, we are indeed suffering from this kind of Mahama government. Worst president ever in the history of Ghana. Aiden Samwi says, your age is your enemy. Read well. Talk to those who were there and come again on point. Abdul Gado Prince says, yes, my tap is flowing. Thanks, Your Excellency. Nana Adomako the second says, for about 2 months, water no dey flow at Achimodan. Massa, man they suffer under Mahama pow. Lawson Asamoah says, no, I'm back home in Medina, Old Road, and my water is not flowing. Mr. President, why? Rauf Sani De Santos say, I will never believe anything Mahama in this world again. Hey, George Law Mayweather says, you might have problem with your utility bill payment. Mensa John Aidan says, 1 week now, no water. And Brooks Golden, honestly, it's flowing in my area, but quick attention should be given to other areas too, because water is life. God bless Mother Ghana and help our government rule with the fear. I have a lot of the comments coming in, but I have to take our video club. Remember that the president said that water should flow by close of Tuesday, 23rd December. Today is 24th December, so we are asking, are your taps flowing?
That if you are water finisher, what will you do again? Then you buy from the people. And that's it, and 500.
So in a week, how much water do you buy from them?
Oh, we are not many, so sometimes if we buy 600, about 2 weeks time, 600.
600 is a huge amount of money, don't you think?
It's heavy money, but because you don't get water, and you can't use pure water to be bathing, washing, and cooking. So you have to spend money before.
Bowls and domestic chores, how does it affect you without water?
Well, without water, I can't wash my clothes. I can't go to school. So we have to get water and have to do all those things. And without water, we cannot cook or do anything. We have to bath before going to school. So that's why we need water.
Okay. So how did you feel when you saw water flowing through the pipe?
Well, I feel happy.
So what did you do that day when you had water flowing?
I fetch water and I pour it in the tanks. So I have to use all of them.
So when the water stopped flowing, how did you again feel?
Bad.
You felt bad?
Yes, very bad. Because we don't have any water.
So those were comments coming in from Adentan, mixed reactions. Some are getting water, others are not. We'll take a short break on JNI. So is water flowing in your tap as promised by President Mahama and his Ministry of Water Resources and Works and Housing? We posted this and a lot of your comments coming on our Facebook page. Let's get on the page and look at some of the comments coming. Edward Neelam Tate Thompson says, I believe multimedia has the capacity to go around those places to find things for themselves than resorting to Facebook where there are both against and for who can tell all manner of stories. Reverend, please get the ground and let's know what's happening. Thanks. We know what is happening, but we really also want you to interact. That is why it's called the interactive segment. Thank you so much for your comment. Frenzy Frenzy says, shame. And anti-NDC won't fetch cause you are an against wing of NIP. Is this true? Well, I don't seem to understand what this person is trying to say. Please write and come again. And Yado Dabri says, Ghana, are we safe? Kwejo Sika Mario says, thank you, Mr. Mahama. Kwejo Sika Mario again says, but not enough. We can't only drink water and sleep. Zion Princess Sarah says, please tell the water people we need water at New Botiano. Why? Tomorrow is Christmas. Alice in Japan, no water at Ashaiman. And Frederick Ekwamwa, my water stopped the flow. Cry. Hey, President Pani. And Bansa Johnson says, thank you, President. A lot of the comments, keep them coming. We're still interacting. And so we're looking at comments coming on the Adentan issue, and a lot of your comments are coming in. But let's also get onto our Twitter page and look at what's trending.
Guess what is trending? Wache is trending. And for those of you who don't know, Wache is Ghana's biggest breakfast. Here's what people are tweeting about Wache. First tweet by GH Takeover. What a miracle. In the haste to eat extra old Wache, I forgot my MacBook Pro Retina in a trolley at Kotoka. Wow. All for the love of Wache. Kofi Reddy says, nope, by a Fanti at Guinness, Ghana. This is in response to a question, is Wache better when cooked by a Hausa woman? And Wache leaf caterers say that an African-inspired Christmas menu, authentic Ghanaian and Afro-fusion cuisine, Wache leaf. Pound says, welcome to Ghana, where Wache sellers wear uniform to sell. I haven't seen one here. Have you? Mr. Peter says, this is interesting. In Ghana, Muslims don't go to the mosque on Sundays, but they prepare wache to sell to Christians before and after church. True talk. Now, this is from Egan. He says, the day I dreamt about wache was the day I realized how much I miss home. Oh, that's sad. Well, that's what people had to say about Waakye. What do you have to say about Waakye? To all the Waakye lovers out there, let's hear what you have to say on Twitter. I'm Bernice. Thank you for watching What's Trending.
And in the studio, my name is Aisha Ibrahim. But what do I want to say about Waakye? I can cook yummy, delicious Waakye. I'm going to do that one of these days and invite you, all of you, to come enjoy with me. Steve, do you like Waakye?
I make them myself.
You do?
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
You're saying this thinking that I don't know how to cook. I know what you're thinking. I'm sure that we have a picture of the day.
But
right?
if you go to Auntie Muni on Saturday in the morning, it's amazing.
I know. It's crazy.
The long queue.
But I must be honest,
so
the Waakye is not exactly so special.
It's not exactly so, because if I cook at home...
I'm afraid, yeah. You make the Waakye... I should come and eat some Waakye one day and go to church. When I finish, I come and eat
another for lunch. Then the next weekend, I will come to your house to enjoy your Waakye.
My Waakye. Look, my Waakye, I use baking powder so that the baking powder will replace the leaves. I tell you.
Oh my God.
Don't mess around.
So that has been Jared Interactive.
We hear that we have a picture of the day.
Okay.
Here we are. Is that a police post? Is that a police post? It looks like a toilet. I mean, like a public toilet. Or like like a KVIP, right?
Donated by Queen Stamami Pokwa. MP for police post.
No, but I don't know. I'm short of words. You can see I'm struggling to say something. Is it like a one room police post? Like, so the police will just sit there, like a security guard.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Where are
look at it.
Where are they going to sit?
Look at the huge land space around. This is marvelous. It looks like a tourist attraction.
Interesting. Wow. Kudos, Minister, but you could have done better.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I mean, I thought it was a public toilet. Forgive me. My name is Stephen. It's Christmas Eve, and keep safe before Christmas tomorrow, and have fun.
And my name is Aisha Ibrahim. Don't do what I wouldn't do.
Yes, good evening.
Joy News Interactive was brought to you in association with
Surfline, it's about time.